Hello there, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video, I'm going to be discussing the best cruise lines for an Alaska cruise.
I'm Christina. I'm a traveler, a planner, and most importantly, a mom. I'm sharing my best tips to make traveling as a family a little less stressful. So put down your phone, pack your bags, and let's showcase the world.
So you've decided to go on an Alaska cruise, but not all cruise lines are created equal. With Alaska season coming up, it usually runs from May to September. I thought this would be a perfect time to talk about it. Although things are really in limbo right now, we don't necessarily know what's going to happen with this Alaska cruise season. Most 2021 itineraries have been released and are available for booking. The earlier you book, the best price you're going to get. So right now is the best time to book your 2021 Alaska cruise. But what cruise are you going to book? That's what this video is going to get into. We're going to be talking about the different cruise lines that are best for different types of travelers. So the first thing I'm going to say before you decide on a cruise line, make sure that they have the itinerary that you're looking for. If you have a certain place that you really want to visit, not all of them visit all of the ports, so make sure you pick one that has the port you want to go to on its itinerary. Now let's talk about the cruise lines. If you are going on a luxury Alaska cruise, I definitely recommend Regent Seven Seas. The Regent Seven Seas Mariner is the cruise ship that is currently doing Alaska. It is an all-suite ship with private balconies. So you don't have to worry about it being inside or outside or going up to the main deck to see the glaciers or the fjords or anything like that. You have your private balcony. They have featured scholars and speakers that come on board with you, including television, I don't know what that word was, television personalities and architects and diplomats, and all of these really knowledgeable people come onto these cruises to impart their knowledge onto you. It's very hands-on, it's very learning focused, but it is very customer service focused as well. I want you to have the experience. So it's a carefree, delightful culinary. In terms of culinary, their restaurants are awesome. You'll never wait in line for a meal. Everything is very much, they are on top of it. They want you to have the best time. They want you to be immersed, and they want you to have a cultural experience. Small ships. If you want a small ship experience, this is also in the luxury budget items, but it's a different experience in and of itself because the small ships can reach places that the big ships can't. Personalized service, even more hands-on than the luxury. Uncruise is probably what I would recommend for Alaska. Uncruise has 5 different itineraries, including that are all inclusive expedition adventures. So they're a little bit more active, but that's one of the great things about being on a small ship cruise is you can get active. It includes your airport transfers, your shore excursions, your meals, your wines, your spirits, your park admission into any of the national parks. And each day is getting deeper and deeper into Alaska. You're going to be able to go down channels and rivers and things that other cruise lines just can't do. So if you want that really rugged experience uncruised for a small ship experience. If you're an adults only cruiser, then Holland America. Holland America has been doing Alaska for 70 years. It's been doing it longer than Alaska's been a state. So I would definitely go with them. You can do, they have great land and sea packages. So if you wanted to do your sea package, see some of the really touristy areas, and then do a land package where you're going up to Denali and you're going into the interior. I love Holland for that. Staterooms are 25% larger than most in the industry. They're similar to Disney Cruise Line in their size. And then they're very much the same thing where you are encountering wildlife up close in their excursions. You're learning more about Native Alaskan culture, and you're viewing the glaciers from, land, sea, sky, whatever way you want to see the glaciers. They have an excursion for that. What I really like about Holland is they have these digital workshops. They're sponsored by Windows and BBC Earth, so you know that they're going to be good. They definitely help you understand what's going on in terms of the geology, the history, the culture, the climate, anything that you want to learn about in terms of Alaska and your excursions. They can do that. It's the BBC, so. And then they have activities including concerts, films, and shows on board as well, so you won't get bored. They definitely do skew a little bit older. You'll have a lot of retirees on here, so I would not recommend it for a family, but if you are adults, then Holland America would definitely be my suggestion for you. If you do have young children, you guys know what I'm going to recommend. It's always Disney, you know. It's not just the onboard experience with the family staterooms and the characters, and that doesn't matter to me in terms of doing a destination cruise like Alaska or the Mediterranean. What matters to me is the excursions and the ability to learn what they are seeing. And Disney goes above and beyond in terms of active, engaging excursions for families with young children. They're gonna have dog sledding and gold mining. Of course, Donald's going to come help you gold mine, but it gets the kids involved in the history so they enjoy learning it and they don't just feel like they're being dragged along on a nature tour. So that's why I love Disney. The best kids clubs. The kids clubs are going to pull in things about the destination, and then they have special things for Alaska cruises, including a frozen night. So that's really fun. When you're up in cold Alaska, you might as well sing some Frozen, right? Any excuse. Disney uses any excuse to get Frozen in there, don't they? If Disney and Holland aren't in your budget, you want to think about Norwegian. Norwegian Bliss is currently up in Alaska. It has a specific observation lounge featuring these floor-to-ceiling windows. So even if you don't have a balcony, you can have this place to see the sights, see the natural beauty from this lounge. Do make sure that when you are looking, that you choose a sailing that is on the Bliss. Some of their other ships are a little bit more run down, so you want to make sure that you're on the Bliss here. Alaska's weather doesn't always cooperate with cruising, so this is great that you don't have to be out on a deck or out on a veranda. You have this closed area in order to see the glaciers. The ships have all the amenities that you want, all of the fun activities that you could think of, plenty of dining options. They have 145 shore excursions in 6 Alaskan ports of call, complimentary dining in the two main dining rooms, and then all sorts of signature dining. So do make sure you take into account the extras when you are pricing out. When you are, this is what I'm recommending for budget, but if you are going to take advantage of the signature restaurants and you're going to pay for the shore excursions, and just make sure you're comparing apples to apples here. So you might think that Disney's out of your budget, but once you add your dining on and your excursions and all of that stuff onto Norwegian, it might end up coming out close to Disney, and you might as well do Disney in that case. Best cruise line in Alaska for everyone. I think that Celebrity does a great job of pulling everything together from all these different cruise lines. The things that I like about the different cruise lines, it pulls them all in and does it in a nice little package for you. I think that it's a perfect blend of elegant classic cruising with modern amenities and technology. They are very big about the technology on Celebrity. And then they have, it's like you're having an upscale Alaska cruise without the big price tag. So that's what I really like about Celebrity. I think they're a great value for most travelers. So they do have culinary classes, silent discos, and educational lectures. So there's a little bit of something for everyone. That's why for a multi-generational Alaska cruise, I would definitely recommend Celebrity. They do have kids clubs and babysitting. They're not going to be as enticing and engaging as Disney, but they do offer something for kids as well. You have science demonstrations, you have art and cultural lessons, Xbox competitions, and campfire sing-along. So a little bit of everything. I do like the teen club a little bit better on Celebrity, so if you are traveling with teens, you might want to consider them over Disney. I feel like even though Disney does have teen clubs, they aren't super engaging unless your kids are outgoing or or big Disney fans. So that's why I like Celebrity. Those are my top 6 cruise lines based on what your family makeup is, who's cruising with you. Of course, it's very, very personalized. So if you need help picking a cruise line that is specific to you and your family, please email me, Christina@showcasetheworld.com. I would love to help you pick a cruise. Remember that using a travel agent is no additional cost to you. I get paid commission from the supplier, so it's already built into the cost of your cruise, and you have expert advice and an expert to help you with planning all along the way. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment. Definitely helps me, helps other people who need this information. So help someone out. Comment below. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and remember to take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.